The death toll from the shelling of Kramatorsk railway station has risen to 50, including 5 children. This was announced by the head of Donetsk Regional Military Administration, Pavlo Kyrylenko. 98 wounded were taken to hospitals. Among them are 16 children, 46 women, and 36 men. 12 of them died at the hospital. 38 people died at the station. To remind, in the morning of April the 8th, the Russian troops fired at Kramatorsk railway station with the .U missile system. The wounded will be evacuated to other areas, as there are many of them, and about 40 surgeons operated on them at the same time. Kyrylenko added that doctors expected that other wounded people would turn to them within 1 or 2 days, so the number of victims would be constantly changing. Mayor of Chernihiv, Vladislava Trushenko, named an approximate number of dead in the city due to the Russian-Ukrainian war. I can name an approximate number. That's 700 people. It is both military and civilian. In addition, there are 70 unidentified bodies. And the worst thing is that there are at least 40 missing people. There is an understanding of the reason, but no evidence. I know clearly that when people were standing within a radius of 40-50 meters from the fall of the bomb, they burned to the ground, and their bodies no longer exist. They cannot be found. Currently, according to Trushenko, 80,000 to 95,000 residents out of 290,000 remain in Chernihiv. The Russian militaries are forcibly deporting people from the occupied Mariupol to Russia and the temporarily occupied territories of Luhansk and Donetsk regions. Armed men came to Mariupol Hospital number 4 and, as an ultimatum, said that doctors and patients had to leave and get in the vehicles. The frightened people had to follow the orders of the Russian military. According to Mariupol Mayor Vadim Boychenko, the occupiers have forcibly deported at least 40,000 Mariupol residents. Fighters of the Azov regiment, who are in Mariupol, on April the 8th published photos of people who had died in the city. The bodies lie in the middle of the streets, at a distance of several meters from each other. On the night of April the 8th, Russian troops fired at the Captain Belousov icebreaker, carrying a civilian crew in Mariupol commercial port. As a result of the shelling, 1 person was killed and several others were injured. A businessman from Odessa, Andriy Stavnitser, sacrificed his own house near Kiev to destroy a Russian grouping of troops. He saw on security cameras how his house was occupied by the Russian military with special equipment, including multiple rocket launchers, Tornado and Grad. After that, he handed over the coordinates to the armed forces of Ukraine, and the Russian equipment was destroyed. The man wrote the following: "I will rebuild the house. We will rebuild the country. The main thing is to save as many lives as possible." On the territory of Odessa convent, nuns set up a shelter for cats. Animals are treated and sterilized there. People look for new families for them. Dozens of cats left by owners during the war on the temple grounds have received new homes and owners over the past 3 weeks. We came here just to help with food, but stayed to treat sick cats and to find new homes for those who are left here. And in 3 weeks, more than 60 cats have found new owners. Some cats from the shelter are currently being treated. In this room, we call it an infirmary, where we treat our cats. We do procedures. Before that, we take them to the vet, he diagnoses, prescribes treatment, and we do it all. Anyone can learn more about the residents of the shelter and choose a pet on social networks. We have a Telegram channel called Cats in Odessa Monastery. We added a bank card there. We will show all expenses and receipts to everyone, without any problems. We have opened a cloud where one can see the treatment plan for each cat. If you want, you can send even 50 hryvnias to the card, which helps a lot.